Sometimes I hate my job. Communicator of the Week award goes to Kemi Badenoch. Hi, I'm Kolarele, and I love talking about communication, except on weeks like this where I have to allow my communication judgment to overcome my personal views. Now, I really don't like Kemi Badenoch. If I'm honest, I find her brand of politics odious. I can't stand the way she goes out of her way to dunk on Black people, on Nigerians. She basically attacks anyone that doesn't support her: immigrants, gays, transsexuals, unions, you name it. She's going to attack it for any kind of reason. It's, for me, very, very distasteful. But I cannot deny that this week, in the conservative leadership debates that happened between her on the one hand and Robert Jenrick on the other, she really smashed it out of the park.
For a long time when we were speaking, people just heard this technocratic managerialist language that didn't mean very much to people. It was all policy and no principles. That is why I keep emphasizing principles. Some people will say, oh, you need to tack to the left, you need to tack to the right. It is not about left or right, it is about right or wrong.
Now, Robert Jenrick is kind of an identikit, typical politician. He wears the clothes that politicians should wear. He talks in the way and the language that politicians are used to speaking in. And for me, it lacks quite a bit of authenticity, which is why when he's asked something that's slightly tricky, you can see he's not particularly convincing in his responses.
The issue of Ozempic, which is a weight loss drug, might be on the NHS. Would you support that, given you have tried it in the past?
Well, it is on the NHS. It is available on the NHS.
And increasingly so to control weight. I mean, would you support that?
Yeah, look, I would do. I mean, look, I don't like the nanny state. So I vote against smoking bans. I'm not going to tell anyone how to live their life. But if you want to do that, then by all means do it.
Kemi, on the other hand, is very, very clear on what she thinks and is not afraid to say it. She will attack anyone who attacks her. She will put out her thoughts on things, even if she knows, sometimes especially if she knows that people disagree. And she's never afraid to take on an argument by anybody.
That is a lie. You are lying. You are lying. You are making statements in a select committee that are untrue.
You've just called me a liar.
Now, that has its flaws. In my view, as a politician, it's going to really be her comeuppance at some stage. But you cannot deny that it is very effective from a communication point of view. And as a communication purist, no matter what my personal views are, I will always give credence to and show respect for some good communication. And Kemi Badenoch really did that in this leadership debate. She took on questions directly and spoke with clarity and conviction whenever she was challenged.
Reports are that you're difficult to work with, that you had dreadful meetings, officials telling the Guardian newspaper that you were bullying, they were traumatized by your behavior. How do you respond to this?
The people who are causing the problems are the ones that I got out of the department. Of course they've run to the Guardian to tell lies about me, but I know that I did what was right. And if I am somebody who can get all of the people who worked with her in the department supporting her in the leadership contest, then you can bet on me.
And that is the hallmark of great communication. The ability and the willingness to speak with conviction is something that all of us as communicators must aspire to. Your audience and the people you communicate with will not know where you stand if you don't take a stand. And so it's your job to make sure that you take that stand clearly so that they understand where you are coming from. They will perceive your authenticity, even if they actually disagree with the points that you are making. So full marks to Kemi for this particular debate. My prediction is that she's going to win quite handily.
How many of you would vote for Robert Jenrick? And how many of you might vote for Kemi Badenoch?
But of course, we shall see. And if she loses, You ain't going to find any tears on this channel. Anyway, as always, if you want to learn more about communication, great place to start is with my communication masterclass. Loads of people are taking it. It's got great reviews. A lot of people come to me afterwards wanting more, which is what I hope you will do too. But check it out. You'll find it somewhere on the link, somewhere with this video. Have a look at it, take it, and I will see you on the next video. Hopefully not with Kemi.